What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? This is Leroy from Blood, Sweat, and Soul. Just doing the morning show this morning. Today is Monday. Hope everybody's getting a lot of shipping done. Today I am at a different location. I'm actually at my parents' up in Rhode Island. Had to take a road trip, bring Bianca back. So I hope everybody's having a great day. I see a few people in the chat. Not sure if they're still here. I see Jennifer today. I see Michelle today. Good morning, guys. My sales have been slow. Hey, Ella, how are you? My sales have been slow today, this week, because I had to put my store on. I didn't put it on vacation mode. What I did was I put it on extra handling time. So normally I always use a 3-day handling time, and I always ship it out within the day, within 24 hours anyway, except for Saturday and Sunday. So what I did was I double checked. I called eBay. I put it on a 10-day handling time. And then as I get closer to being back to South Carolina, what I will do is I will put it on a 5-day handling time, then a 3-day handling time, so on and so forth. What's going on, V? How are you? Yes, I did, buddy. I did get back to Rhode Island safe. I thought I messaged you. Big apologies if I didn't. Janet, how are you? Good morning. What's going on? Again, guys, different location. Background looks a little different. Background looks a little different. If you guys look good, that's actually a picture of me, all the way to me and my brothers on one of my brother's weddings. That's me with hair right above my head. But I'm glad some people are popping up. Do apologize about Friday. Got my COVID shot on my second COVID shot on Friday, and didn't feel well. And I knew I had to travel. I was supposed to travel Friday, but I knew I had to travel on Saturday. So I decided to just rest. So I didn't feel too bad. It was a little yucky, but I'll have to go back and see that, Janet. I'm not even sure of your channel name. Could you send me an Instagram message? And or I can't drop links right now because I don't have everything opened. I'm just trying to do it simple. It's not my internet, so if something goes down, I'm not sure how to get it back up again. So yeah, thank you, Jen. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I do. It was like one day. My arm was sore. I got my shot on Thursday. Friday, I woke up. I was a little under the weather and just rested. So, yeah, Michelle, I don't know how you did with the first one. My first one, I feel that I didn't even know I had it. My second one, honestly, it wasn't that bad. I did feel as soon as after I got my shot, I was working on my truck, so I was rolling around on my arm and using my arm and stuff. So the next morning, it was a little swollen, and I just felt a little tired. And again, it could be just from everything I had getting ready to leave. So I just decided I was going to rest all day on Friday. And I did. I rested a lot. And then I got on the road Saturday morning and headed up here. Had to bring my baby back up. It was a little it was a little sad. She my daughter was with me for over a month, I think. It was either just about a month or like a month and a couple of days. So it was nice having her here. I try to be a good dad, so it wasn't like, I always contact her, even though I live 900 miles away. I always contact her. So it's not, it wasn't like there was no uncomfort. I just really spoiled her. Just, made her whatever she wanted to eat. And she doesn't like to go anywhere. She's 13. So, but besides that, it is nice to be back in New England for a few days. Stinks my parents aren't home. They're down in Florida. So that stinks a little bit, but it's so nice to be back where, the roads, all the stores, I haven't really been where a lot of people know me, but everybody, and, they act like they missed you. So because I come back 2 or 3 times a year, but I haven't been here in 7 months because of COVID and working and stuff. So how were sales with all you guys? How were sales this week? And like I said, mine weren't the best because I sort of put my store on 10 days. So the first day I got 2 sales, and then after that it stopped. And what I did was I talked to eBay, then I messaged as soon as the people bought stuff. I messaged them, hey, listen, I hope you realized it's 10-day handling time, and I'll be away for a little bit. If I can get someone to ship your items out, I will. If not, it's going to be the date that shows on your listing. Any questions, please message me. And I didn't have many complaints. I didn't have any complaints so far, knock on wood. So Jennifer, I have a box so I came up to drop off my daughter, visit friends and family, and I still have a storage unit here full of stuff that I need to stop paying on, and I need to get it down south. So I got, mainly tools and some supplies and stuff. What's going on, Ken? Kenneth, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. Katie Reed is in the house. What's up, Katie? So Jen, so I have a box of old jewelry. It's all like a silverish. It's all costume jewelry. It's all in baggies. It's all like probably 1980s. It's nothing special. I saw a couple of brooches that are worth some money. It's a decent sized box. And I've got to look and see how I'm going to sell it. If I want to sell it, or maybe I'll just take a couple of pictures and put it on my Instagram and see if someone wants to buy it. I'm going to see what happens. No, it's okay, Kenneth. You anytime, even if you guys come in and out. I totally understand. Oh no. See, this is not fair. I got Katie and I got Dante. This is super cool. If you guys didn't go check out their video yesterday, or Sunday yesterday at 2:00, they did a video. I finished watching it today. Super awesome. They were, first time together, so there was they had to read the charts and stuff. They did get into some stuff. They both know a lot of stuff. If you don't have Katie merch, get Katie merch. If you don't have Dante Proven to Profit merch, get their merch. And if you didn't watch the video about the convention that's coming up, that I will be there. If you didn't watch that, then go to Prisoner Profits channel. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you check out the convention in South Carolina. Probably later in this week, I'll have him come on once a week promoting his show convention that's coming up. So look forward to that too, guys. Not today, but sometime this week. I'm going to ask him if he can come on. Actually, I'm asking him now. Hey, Dante, sometime this week, you think he can come on and talk about the convention like every week? Because I want a lot of people to go because I'm going to be there as well. Gosh, I'm talking fast. All right, breathe. I am not the GOAT. The GOAT is the guy that wrote the GOAT. I look like a goat. It's nice to be home because I'm going to go get a nice professional hairdo. My hairdo. Cut up. Hairdo. What are you talking about? But yeah, I'm going to go and I like the barbers here. There's a couple barber shops that I like. One of them I like a lot. And when I was here 7 months ago, they had a really this young kid, Dominican, didn't speak good English, but this kid could cut. I'm 46 years old. I've been getting my hair cut at barbershops since I was 6. And I enjoy it. It's something that I like to do in my pastime to make myself feel better. So I'm there, and this young kid, like, he was young. I could tell he was real young. He said he was 18. I think he was like 17. And they trained him there. They trained a lot of good barbers there. And this kid was the best barber that I've ever had in the 40 years I've been getting my hair cut. Or if you want to say, since I've been paying for my own haircuts, I've been paying since I was about 17. So, but the best barber. So I'm going to go back. I don't want to go back today or tomorrow. I want to go back towards the end of the week. So when I go back home, I look better. So I missed a couple of people. I am working, listening in the background. I know that, Katie. I figured that. Jennifer dropped the link. Thank you, Jennifer. Cameron, it looks to see that you're doing a little bit better with your teeth issues. Not issues, but some pain. I know everybody was rooting for you to get better. I definitely was. It was a really fun show, and I think you guys need to get shirts if you don't have to, but I love that quote that you guys were saying. What was it? Kate, the Kate show, something like that. But I thought that was really cool. Dante, I know you just came in. I did mention it before. Not going to point it out, but if you look over my left side, I believe it's the left side, could be the right side, you'll see a picture on the wall, and you can see me when I was like 23 at my brother's wedding. Cameron, did you get to do any saucing this weekend, or were you still trying to recover? Yes, I had hair. Yes, absolutely, Dante. I had a nice set of hair. I used to, Dante, only, not, no offense to everybody else, but Dante will get this. I used to have to texturize it because it was too nappy. So it wasn't like nappy, but it was nappy enough where I could texturize it and I look like the, remember the group, the boys. I'm really, really, really aging myself now. But the boys, and there was a couple other R&B, black R&B groups that I liked, and I used to want my hair like theirs. So I started using it. It was an S curl texturizer. It wasn't S curl, guys. Don't stop giving me a hard time. But it was an S. It was made by S curl. If you know anything about black hair products, they were a big black hair product in the early 80s. I believe they're still out there. but I used to texturize my hair. We got 11 people here. I appreciate it. Sort of like a pop up show. Not really have anything to list today. Um, just got to get to my storage unit. Got some other errands and stuff I got to do. So there is no listing. I can talk about reselling if anybody wants to ask. I've been talking about reselling. So went to the bins on Saturday. You know, Cameron, I need to go back to the bins. Not really my thing. I have found tools at the bins, so that is not a deterrent. But I definitely got to go back to the bins. I usually find some good stuff at the bins. I haven't even been to the I haven't even been to the Amazon bins with Dante. When he comes back in town, I'll probably have to catch up with him for a day or a half a day and go to the bins with him. Sometimes, like Christmas time, what I do is I like to, or every like every couple months, I like to go to the bins and I'll grab all the dollar toys. Like I call them dollar toys, and not for $1, but they're just small little figurines, cars, anything that's clean. Little cars, little figurines, little action figures, little Lego people. I grab a lot of that stuff and I just put it in a bin at the warehouse. And then when I do my flea markets and Christmas, I'll do a table with all the little figurines for $1. Yes, Dante, you got to hold me to that. You know how I am. No, we'll definitely go. We'll definitely go, Dante. I haven't been since the last time I've been with you when I got that Honda that I didn't sell yet. Um, but it's getting to that season. Probably what I should do is drop it and then list it up again because it is starting to be climbing season. So that's cool, Katie. Yeah, that's awesome. Um, the thing with following other people is we all follow different resellers and we all see different things that they sell. But in my heart, I've tried it. I've been reselling for a long time. If there's something that you're not into, but you see Dante selling it and you go and you buy it, don't do that and waste your money. Or if you're not sure, if you want to get into something you have, or you just get abundance of it, then yeah, you're sort of stuck in it and make it work and do it. But if you're just getting it because Dante, Leroy, Katie, Cameron, any of us saw somebody else sell or sold it, and you think you could get the, I personally don't think it's a good idea. Um, I'm not going to get into books, heavily because I met Katie. You know, if I came across a bunch, I would message her and see, but it's not my thing. So the meaning of that is if you see stuff at a estate sale or something, of course, look into it a little bit. But if you don't list it right away, I believe Dante and Katie list right away. I actually don't. I'll buy something. I'll set a flea market pile, an eBay pile, and then a cleaning pile. Well, if I don't get to cleaning it, it just ends up in a pile, and then I start and I go somewhere else, and it ends up in that pile, and that pile ends up big. So I always suggest if you're going to do something like that, only get a few items and make sure you list them when you get home. List those first. Yes, Katie, absolutely. Yeah, I if it's sporting clothes a little bit, but stuff with it from my names from my childhood. Like I got a couple of I used to snowboard when I was a kid, so I went somewhere and they had some K2. They had a nice K2 snowboarding bag. I got it at the Amazon bins, and I still haven't listed it. It's probably worth like 20, $30, but I'd rather list a $5 socket. just just saying. Um, I just I appreciate that more. I don't normally type in the StreamYard chat, but like I said, I don't want to open up too much. So I'm typing today in the StreamYard chat. But like I said, so I have a bunch of tools left in that storage unit. It was my own storage unit that I rented just so I can move stuff from my house to the storage unit. So I thought I could take it all down when I came down the last two times, but hopefully I can get it all out this time. If not, probably gonna find a local dumpster. No, I'll store it at my brother's, but um, it's it should be cleared out this time. And last time when I did that, I did sell a lot on the way, but I do need some inventory back in South Carolina. So I'm gonna just probably head. I'll list a couple things, and the rest will just go down that way. What's going on, Maria? How are you? Love the Shamrock. You know that. Um, the two things I support is my Black Heritage and my Shamrock. And if you guys didn't know, unless you watched the show yesterday, I think I heard something about Katie starting a cooking channel. I heard she's getting better at cooking and she's been cooking for Tay. So I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna start a recipe book or what I cook for Tay. Recipe book is a book, right, Katie? I think that yeah, book recipe book. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny actually. I'd like to see a recipe book from Dante. I think Dante can throw down. I know he doesn't eat a lot of different stuff now. I think Dante, you don't eat meats and stuff anymore, do you? I'm not sure, but I don't think he eats everything. But I know he has it in his blood. I know he could throw down if he wants to. I don't know if he's cooking any pig feet or anything, but I think he's going to be cooking some collard greens. I like making collard greens. I think I'm gonna try to have some this week. I'm not making them, but I'm gonna find some. Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, Katie. You have a little one. You learn. You'll learn how to do it. Um, so I've learned. I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I didn't know how to cook until I was about 43. About 43. I couldn't boil water. Maybe oodles and noodles. Um, but I started learning how to like really cook stuff. Like I tried lasagna and frying my own chicken and um, just a lot of steaming stuff in the oven. I didn't learn like I just started like 4 or 5 years ago. and I actually enjoy it. I feel that I'm good at it, to be honest with you. But I won't cook for anybody. I'm still like sort of shy on it. Like I'll let you taste some, but like if you say, "Hey, we're all coming over to eat Leroy's," nah, good luck with that. Oh, Ella. Oh, I thought I liked you, Ella. You can't. That. Oh, goodness gracious. No, I'm not a big baseball card, basketball card fan. Um, Good luck with that. And I know you can crush it because I see you, I see you what you do with your boxes that you get from. I don't think it's bulk, but it's one of those. So no, I don't discourage anybody, but I just stay with what I'm good at. It's sort of like Dante going to an estate sale, which I was super proud of him. That video is coming soon on Prison to Profit about what he found and how he did with profits because Dante can find profits in Quickie Mart. I was gonna say something else, but I won't say it. But that nothing bad. But Dante can find profits anywhere, so um, that it doesn't surprise me. Jen, you're not the only one that does that. A lot of people will eat food over and over, the same food. I know when I was growing up, I knew people that they literally had 8 recipes, and they ate those 8 recipes their whole life. Like that's all. It was like Monday pork chops, Tuesday lasagna, Wednesday chicken breast, Thursday chicken soup. You know, it's just no. I'm glad that my mom was Italian. My parents had adopted me where I am now, and she was a very good cook, and she would switch it up. So, um, you know, she would try different things, and she had to cook for a family of goodness. I don't know if I can count right now, but I think there was like 6 adults at one time. Michelle and Jennifer, that's okay. I don't like so cooking wise, I'll try stuff that I've had that I've liked, but um like trying food wise, I'm so leery about trying food from different cultures. No offense to different cultures, but certain like Asian cultures and even Liberian food. I just even some I'll eat some Spanish stuff, but I don't if I don't know it, I just won't order it. Um, that's just how I am with it. Again, no offense to anybody who likes different foods or who is a different nationality than what I am. I would get mad at you too, Jen. No, just kidding. Um, if you don't like it, you don't like it. You know, I knew a guy that when I was in the union, I knew a guy. He made a kale soup. He would make a pot of it on Sunday, and he would eat that kale soup every single day. His lunch box and everything he ate every single day, the same thing. It was like that old song, all around the world, the same song. I don't know if you guys know that. I know Tay knows it. Not trying to put you on a spot so much, Dante, but we have a lot in common. So Ella, an opinion is an opinion. If that's your opinion, then just be honest. That's the thing with people's cooking. Like, if I don't like your food or I think it needs a little bit of work, say something. Am I going to be offended if you do it to me? Probably, but say something. Um, you hide things in life, and what happens? You get depressed because you can't say certain things. And so if you don't like certain foods that your husband makes or whatever, just, hey, maybe you can add a little salt or not really like that one. Yeah. Again, we're all sort of programmed on a certain food, unless you're like very wealthy, you grew up very wealthy. There really was only like 10 or 15 recipes in your upbringing, to be honest. And like Dante is traveling, and so he's able to experience different styles of food throughout the United States from his travel. Um, and I'll tell you right now, I mean, me, if I do that, I would get an upset stomach for a couple of weeks because my body is not used to. Sometimes it's just water. The water in South Carolina is horrible. Gosh, I'm so happy I'm here. But the water in South Carolina is so horrible that I think it makes a lot of the food not taste correctly. So just a small thing of water, um, or of certain vegetables, certain parts of the country spray their vegetables with certain things to last longer in that part of the country. The wrong emoji, puke face. That looks like puke face, Jen. Jennifer, that's when you say, "Hey, honey, I got a live I got to go watch. I got somebody I got to go help. I'll be right back." Or, "Oh man, I just ate." That's what I want to see in the chat. What are your best excuses on somebody's food to try to get out of it? I need at least 3 people to put it in the chat. What's your best excuse? That's a smart thing, Ella. All right, guys. I have a special guest. I want to say it's a special guest, special person in my heart. Anyway, became really, really good friends with this guy, and he's making a guest appearance. He wants everybody to know he's doing well. So, no further ado, it is the puppy master. What's going on, Mo?
Hey, what's up?
How
Does my
are
sound
you?
okay?
Yeah, you sound a little loud, but you're okay.
Okay. Does that sound okay there?
Yeah, you're okay.
All right. I just came back in. All right, cool. What's up, man?
Nothing much. We came in. You came in just in time for we're just at the end of a really good topic. Did you hear us talking about
I
food?
did. I did. So I cut out in the second part though. Can you repeat that part?
Yeah, just food, just different. Like, everybody's talking about what foods that they they don't like or they won't eat, or some people in the chat said they wouldn't eat their boyfriend or husband's food. Um, so because certain people, like I was saying, it was certain people grew up with a 10 recipe diet.
Yeah. Hello. There's Marshmallow.
It changed his name to Marshmallow.
It was always Marshmallow. No, it come down. Yeah. I don't like marshmallows, by the way. This is marshmallow. This is what's giving me so much havoc the last couple of weeks.
What's up, Marshmallow?
Say hi. Shake and shake. Shake and shake. Shake.
Does she have a YouTube channel?
No. Oh my goodness. It'd blow up bigger than mine if it did, though. Okay.
She's very pretty. She looks healthy.
We trying to figure out what breed she is. I'm sorry to bogart the conversation here, but we don't exactly know. She's 6 years old, a rescue, so they think she's a poodle mix, but they don't know what the mix is.
I don't know why her snout looks like it could be like almost wolfish.
I always call her Wolfie, or she looks like a bear.
Yeah, I don't know why it looks.
It's not pure poodle, though. I can tell that.
Yeah, no,
I don't know anything about dogs, but they say Maltese. They say, sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. And then I was thinking about I haven't forgotten your question, though, because you're talking about food, so you got me all excited. Let me see here. But then I did hear you talk about water, though, how the water wasn't so good in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Same thing here in Sacramento. It's gross because we're like we're surrounded by farms, so they get the water first. So during this, if you turn the sink, if I poured the sink and went right now and got some water, it'd be like white.
Yeah. I boil my water now.
You have to. I mean,
now here in Rhode Island, I love the water here. Like I'm not afraid to drink it out of the faucet. Okay. But probably anywhere else, I won't drink it out of the faucet. I won't even brush my teeth.
Yeah, and then sorry, I just pulled up the chat there. That's what that sound was.
There's some new guy. He's new to YouTube. His name is Bluegrass Picker. He says hello.
Hey Anthony, how's it going, man? Hey Jennifer. Hey Ella. Hey Cameron, if you're still here. How is everyone doing? Sorry, I've been leaving Leroy in the lurch here for a couple weeks now. But
no, not at all. Not at all. It's learning and just trying to come up with some stuff, trying to get better. And I feel like I'm doing a good job trying to learn. So you need to learn. So sometimes stuff happens for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't mind, trying to do the thumbnails, and I'm getting decent at that.
Those are good. They're not trying. Those are good. I'm lazy. You can see the same thumbnail for 4 months from me.
Yeah.
And all I do is I'll change like one little bit of it. But you do a whole brand new. I mean, to be honest, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I want to try I like the one. So I like one of the apps that I have so far. I'm hoping when Dante comes back to America.
He's out of America now?
He's back in Minnesota.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's on the world tour.
He found true love in Minnesota, so he's in.
Good for him, man. Good for him.
Hey, how are you, Tracy? What's going on?
Hey, Tracy, how's it going?
We need more back.
Oh, there he is. There's Dante. Michigan. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Dante. Yeah, I think that guy, Tracy, I think his name is Mo.
Yeah.
He's a special guest. He's a special guest today. See if I can keep him on for longer than 10 minutes. But he's new to YouTube, so I figured I'd bring him on and just try to introduce him to the community. And
show me the ropes.
Show him the ropes. Yep. He showed me the ropes for like 5 minutes.
I don't know. I think I showed you the ropes, and then you figured out that I was showing you the wrong ropes. Once you talk to some real YouTubers. I'm going to ask you, the picture behind you, it's a very nice picture. So it looks like somebody's wedding. Can you elaborate a little bit, or am I embarrassing you there?
No, you just came in late. Yes, that's me over my head. That's me. That's
there you go.
That is me with hair. I was like 23. I still have the same figure.
You do. Well, I don't, so don't worry. They used to. I feel like I've eaten like a whole human myself, so I've doubled in size since 28. Probably, I have no idea.
I was gonna try to move the scene. I'm like, why? What do I care? Who cares if that's
Why? It looks clean. Yeah,
yeah?
it looks clean. Yeah, it's
I'm
better
not,
than mine. My messy background.
I noticed in one of your videos
Yes,
you you did some cleaning in there. You moved some stuff around.
I
So
tried
when
to.
so when I saw one of your videos the other day, or a picture or something, it looked like the whole right side of you it was cleaned or something. It looked different.
I
It
had
totally
to.
yeah.
I had a, let's just say I had a
We,
strong
we
talking
talked.
to. I had to move a lot of stuff. I'm still in the process of doing that
Yeah,
though.
we talked. I know what
Yeah.
you were doing, but it totally looked different when I saw it. So
One of these days, I'm gonna move. I keep saying that.
Tracy
I'm
said
gonna get in the
Tracy said
garage.
it. Tracy said it was good. It's good to see you,
I
Mo. And
appreciate that, Tracy. I
we
tried
hope
to catch you guys on Saturday. I caught a couple minutes, and then
they
Saturday
helped me out. I got to listen to the whole show because I was driving. The only thing that the only
I
thing I
think
was
Tommy and Tracy's show is because it's so long. It's really good for driving. Like, I think it was like a month or two ago when I went down the Bay Area by myself. It was like 3.5 hours long, so I used it on the way there and the way back.
yeah.
So
I was a little upset because I couldn't chat, and when I needed to chat, I'd pull over in a rest area. I'd pull over in a rest area because, like, in Connecticut, there's a lot of rest areas.
yeah,
So my daughter's like, "Dad, you stop too much." Oh no, everything's good. I gotta go to the bathroom. But I'd stop because they Tommy was asking me if I was still traveling and stuff, and then I let them know when I was home. But yeah, I drove all day Saturday.
that's tough. How many miles is that? Was that like
It's over 900.
yikes?
Yeah.
Yikes.
If you pull up the GPS, well, here's the thing. Let me get into this, and then we'll go into the food. And then I don't know if you got to go, but really quick, when you pull up the GPS and you're going any longer than 3 hours, your time will decrease, or not decrease. It will get more. So which one's that? It will increase.
Yeah.
Your time will increase by 20 minutes every time you stop at the least. So if it says that the ride is, in my case, 14 and a half hours, almost 15 hours, if I was to drive straight. Okay. If I was to drive straight, 14 and a half hours, but every time, my van, I had to fill it up 3 times. I have a big van. Okay. So I had to stop 3 times for the van. So 20 minutes onto the three, that's 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's an extra hour. So now you're up to 15 and a half hours.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to go to the bathroom. Okay. I know people say, oh, we'll do it all at once. It's not that easy when you have a 13-year-old in the car. So, and then she don't want to eat and I can't force her. And so I stopped like 7 times, which is a lot, but I need to. I'm tall. My arms get tense. I just need to relax. So I stopped like 7 times. So that made my trip like 19 hours, maybe 21.
Yeah.
So, but I gotta just catch up in the chat. I don't think too much. I just think Dante has a long message here.
I take time off. I always take time off regardless of the stop. 20 minutes to stop is too much. Well, I guess it depends on how many stops you make. To be honest, I'd probably stop for longer than 20 minutes. I'll try and rush and be like 5 minutes. It'll end up being like 30.
Yeah.
I'll grab a big gulp or something.
All my life, I've not been a sitter. I've never sat down in my life. I work on my feet for over 20 years.
Yeah.
So I have like restless leg syndrome. I guess that's what they call it. Never been diagnosed.
No, it is. It is. That's pretty common. Yeah.
So I have to get out and I got to walk. I never can even stretch out my legs in my vehicle. Never. because my legs are so long. So they're never comfortable. And then because of I get so nervous, my arms get so tense. So it's almost unsafe for me.
Are you uncomfortable, like, when you're driving, are you comfortable when you're sitting?
If I'm driving short, yeah, but if I'm driving long, I'm not really.
Okay. For me, my knees start to kind of get like I'm not even that tall, but that's what bugs me the most. I would say my knees are like, I know what you mean, but I can stretch my legs kind of, in the van at least. But I know what you mean if you're driving us. So I'm surprised they haven't made something for taller people, for trucks at least, for vans.
I mean, they're supposed to be more comfortable, but they're not.
No.
You know, they're
What
not.
about a plane?
I hate planes, but I
Are you
go,
comfortable on planes?
yeah, for about 2.5 hours. And then my body goes
I
numb.
remember I was sitting next to this. I remember we were traveling, and my buddy he's like 6'7", something like that. He's a big, tall, skinny guy. He was so uncomfortable. It's only a 90 minutes from here to LA or something like that, and so
Yeah.
uncomfortable the whole time.
Like Dante says, guys, please hit that like button.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey,
It
Paul.
just, yeah, Paul, what's going on? Paul, I don't know if you were here. Ella was talking about she's getting into baseball cards, and I said, "Oh, that's disgusting."
That's right up Leroy's alley.
Oh, I love baseball. I have a storage unit full of them right now. I'm just gonna go pick up. I love them, love them, love them. No, I don't. But so a cool thing in my ride, some of you guys will know this. I'm driving up on Saturday, and I left Saturday at 5:30 a.m. And I get into North Carolina. I stop pretty high up in North Carolina, about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And I stop at a gas station, put just to top off my gas. I didn't really need it. And I seen a bunch of motorcycles, but it's Saturday. It's nice out. You're going to see motorcycles. So the next rest area, and they were like motorcycle groups, and there was like 15 of them. And I seen another one. And a lot of them were like black or they were black or Spanish. Make a long story short, every rest area, I kept seeing more groups and more groups and more groups. Well, they were all going up to DMX's funeral in New York.
He used to ride. That's right.
Yes, he was with Rough Riders.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you something. I missed it all, thank God, because I had to go to New York. So I did miss all that traffic.
Yeah.
But it was cool seeing all those groups, and it took me a while to realize what was going on. And the coolest thing was there was guys, because I would see them. So you would see certain vehicles. If they had Massachusetts plates, but even these motorcycle guys, you'd see them, you'd stop, you'd pass them, then you'd go to the next rest area, you'd stop or whatever, and then, an hour later they're passing you. That trailer passes you again. It's just like this all the way up 95.
Yeah.
So then I realized what was going on, and to see guys that were coming from North Carolina to go all the way up to New York to go support this fallen soldier in a sense.
Yeah.
I just thought it was cool. And I've been stuck on watching YouTube videos now with all the motorcycle guys.
Did you ever ride yourself, or?
No, very dangerous. And Tracy is correct.
Probably exit row on a plane. Okay.
Yeah, because what I do, Tracy, is sometimes I'll slip that one leg out and I'll have it in the aisle, and then the steward, whatever they're called, they'll come over and they'll be like, "Excuse me, sir, can you put your leg in?"
Yeah.
It's a tripping hazard. And
I do that. I'm not even tall. So, I mean, it's not for planes. I don't mean, yeah. Even the exit row, I don't think is good enough for you guys, to be honest. I mean,
no, the best seats actually is the one right behind the emergency Is that what Tracy meant?
Pilot, all the way to the front of the plane.
The one over the wing. It's
Maybe
they have a, so
I think that's
blue. So
she
they have
the exit row where it has that door and all that.
yeah. Those seats are like the best seats. Because
what about in front, all the way in front by the pilot?
I've been in some that were actually really tight there. Yeah, it's the ones right near the wing are the ones that I like.
I mean, you fly a lot of JetBlue, you said, so that's a little bit better, I think, than some of like the Southwest.
I think Tracy is right. I think I said it wrong. Tracy is right. I sometimes on the main row, but that exit row is the best one. And that's what I was just saying, but I just read Tracy's message back.
Yeah.
No problem, Kenneth. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. And I'm glad that you got to meet my new co-host.
Have a good one. Yeah. I haven't been on a plane in the longest time. I think 2019.
I used to fly a lot.
Yeah. The worst is, you ever been on a smoking flight? I don't know if I asked you that before.
No, we've had this conversation before. No, okay. I've never been on a smoking flight.
Oh my goodness, it's the worst. I was in the back row of a smoking flight. I was like 12 years old.
And didn't you look it up? Because I remember going to Florida when I was like 13, and I'm curious if that was I'm curious if that was a smoker flight, and I just don't remember.
Hopefully you went to sleep. Mine was a 10-hour nonstop London to San Francisco. 10 hours. I kept getting up. It was like, ugh. The grossest. I probably indirectly smoked 1,000 cigarettes. It was the grossest thing ever. I mean, it's like 1989.
That smokes.
Sorry, it was just. Yeah. No offense, but it was bad. I mean, especially if you're like 12 years old. So.
I grew up in a smoking house. Both of my parents smoked, and all their friends smoked. So I grew up in that. And it was so funny because in the house, it never bothered me. If I left to go to your house and your parents smoked, it bothered me. I had a mental block.
I mean, you remember the parties that people would throw in like the 70s and the 80s and the ashtrays? That's one thing I don't see anymore. You'd have these glass ashtrays everywhere, metal ashtrays everywhere. Like if your parents threw like even if it was like 10 people. And that was the thing I noticed. Like now you still have glasses, obviously, but no ashtrays I see, especially inside the house. I mean, it's just not done. I don't know. You guys have ashtrays inside I mean, I guess if you're smokers, you do, but yeah, it's just something you don't see anymore. But yeah.
Hold on 1 second, Mo.
Go for it. Okay, what am I doing here? So for once, maybe I'll get more listening done than Leroy will. Because he's on his couch, though. I'm guessing he's listening later. That's hilarious. Gonna break up. Going back to work. Well, have a good one, Ella. Thanks for stopping by. I need to get back in the swing of things of listing. I haven't been listing for a while. Not consistently, at least.
No problem, Ella. Yeah, once I get back, I'll be busy as always anyway. But I will I'm gonna try to do at least 10 of these.
Because you mentioned that was, hey Craig, how's it going? Hey Joe.
Hey Joe. Craig.
So you mentioned that did you put your store on vacation mode, or you just extend out the handling time?
I extended it out to 10 days, 10-day handling.
Okay. I really wish they would get the app the eBay. Because do you use your phone or did you bring a laptop or something to adjust that?
I did it before I came,
Okay.
but I have my laptop with me. I mean, that's the only way I can do live stream.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I couldn't not go without a laptop because like little things on eBay that will come up, like say somebody wants you to invoice them or somebody wants to something that you can't get to on the app, and it bugs me that you can't do that.
I was gonna try to list, I was gonna try to do some listing and try to bring my printer, but I was like, don't do that because you're not gonna be able to ship everything anyway. Because the other 500 items are in South Carolina.
Yeah, I don't like messing with the printer the most because it's kind of, I mean, it's small, but it's clunky. And I already cracked the front of it. It's like hanging off. So I don't want to have to shell out another. I don't even know how much a Zebra printer is right now.
What's going on, Susie?
Susie, who that guy?
My thing with this Zebra printer is, have they? I mean, of course they have, but like it just seems like they haven't really upgraded like any smaller. Like I think, are they against making them smaller? I did notice.
He's a very 1980s.
Yeah, I did notice that they a lot of Walmart's items are Zebra product. Did you notice that? Their scanners, and a lot of their registers is Zebra product, which is huge because that means it's still in it. And if they have Zebra, it might be Zebra products for that part of the region, but if it's Zebra products for the East Coast, that's huge.
Yeah, I like Zebra. I mean, I think they get maybe.
I don't even know what, when we say Zebra, they think I'm talking about my nationality. Like, oh, he uses himself to print out labels. Oh, that's cool. I do too. I'm Irish.
No, I mean,
this is Mo. Oh, that way. This is Mo. He is a co-host today. Nice guy. He's new to the community. Oh, what were you saying about the Zebra?
No. I was just saying that you're 100% right. It's funny that it's set like, I mean, it's as big. It doesn't look very big, but it's this big clunky thing compared to like the Rolo and the Dymo, which are like 3 ounces. This is good. It's like 3-4 pounds. It's a big.
Here's the thing, though. How big was your ink printer?
I mean, it's right next to it. Actually, I have it right next to it, and it's probably 4 times the size. So,
yeah. So to me, it's not that. I mean, if you look at like the Rolos and what's this
Dymo.
The Rolos, the Dymos, and there's another one I'm missing.
Oh, there's the generic one, the generic Rolo that people are using. I don't know what it's called. And then there's
one that's like this big. It's like a little square.
That's the generic one. I don't know what it's called. It's like a generic Rolo or generic. I don't know what it's called. Somebody put a video on it. It's like the same thing, but just cheaper.
Yeah, like those. And you can get generic Zebras now.
Really?
Yes. Yep. It's the same body as ours. The same body as ours. Fat and dad bod. I mean, sorry.
So someone did. Someone did a private label. I like the Zebra. I mean, you can do, I mean, it's not, I mean, you can't change the size of the labels as easily. You can, it will adjust, but it doesn't work perfectly. But for eBay, Zebra is, I would say, my favorite.
It's a dinosaur.
How long?
It's durable and it's reliable.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. How long do you have a Rolo or a Dymo?
I have no. I have a Zebra.
Because I want to know how long my Zebra. Like, this is my second Zebra. The only reason I have the other one is because when I left my old store, I left it with the guy. The guy asked for it, so it didn't die. It was still going after like 10 years. So this one is like 3 years old, I think. Yeah, 3 years.
And just in case you guys don't know, I just seen Jennifer pop up in the chat, so I know she's still here. Please come check us out tomorrow. We're going to be on the Nurse Flippers channel. Mo and I, We're a little excited about it. It's the biggest channel we've been on. So
Yeah.
if you guys stop in and just come in the chat and say hello real quick. I know most of you guys will be there anyway, but if you don't normally follow her channel, please come follow us on her channel, and maybe you'll like the show and you'll watch it continuously.
Oh, I'm nervous.
How are you nervous?
I don't know. I'm back to square one again.
Against one. It's me, you, and Julian on the cat.
I know. You guys. I know.
Cat's still not one that I want to mess with. But but she does have, for her defense, she does have the dolphin too.
That's true.
And the dolphin makes up for like 2. So it's probably 3 against 3.
Yeah. That's okay. I think it should be a fun time with her. Yeah. 1,000 people in the chat.
Oh, definitely 300.
That's nuts. That's more than I have in my head right now. So wow, that's amazing. Why am I don't know. I know it's pointless. Don't be. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't be. I should not, especially with this guy right here. He's gonna be smiling the whole time with a big red face.
Yeah, my face is red today. I don't know. I think I should go get a haircut for the show tomorrow, but I want to wait because I want it to look good when I get back to South Carolina. I got to look good for the flea market.
Gotcha. So are the barbershops better up in Rhode Island than they are?
Oh, my goodness. You missed that whole story. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to ask. So, yeah.
Yes.
Because I want to know what all the stuff is that you're doing that you couldn't do down south. That's everything.
Everything. Visiting family members, friends, loved ones. Just everything better here in Rhode Island. Besides the roads.
Gotcha.
Yep. All
is
the
it because it's more narrow? Like the roads are like smaller?
No, they're not smaller. They're just it's a northern wintered state. So like right now there's no patches or anything, and they've had snow, and every time a 4-ton or 6-ton plow truck goes by, it's gonna rip up patches. And I was going over. So I drove 900 miles from South Carolina to Rhode Island.
Gotcha.
And when I got into Rhode Island after I dropped off my daughter, I went down this one road that's about 4 miles, and I thought my van was going to fall apart. It was just like, I'm sorry, I'm a little animated.
Do you have hills in Rhode Island? Is it a hilly area too, like going up and down, or no? It's flat.
Let me tell you something. I don't even know what a hill is.
Really? Okay.
Like in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never been to Colorado or Montana or Arizona or even parts of California, Texas. Oh. I've lived in New England my whole life. There is not hills here. I've been up to Maine and New Hampshire. Still, I don't really know.
Flat ground.
I'm just being honest with you. I don't really. Yeah, I've been in the mountains. I used to go skiing and driven in those mountains up, and those aren't mountains. Like they are. Do you get what I'm saying? Like Dante just drove through like the whole United States. I bet you there's some windy and hilly, like pop your ears mountains that he drove over.
Well, he went up. He went from low elevation to high elevation back to low elevation.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's not going to be. That's nuts. All right. We got to get you out to Tahoe then. Get you on the real mountain. That's the closest thing we got.
Listen, I made like 9 stops. I think I said 7, but it could have been 9. I don't know how many stops I made. Imagine me going to California. It'd be like 500 stops.
I'm the same way. I don't blame you. I would stop every
No, I'd fly. I'd definitely fly out there.
Yeah, I would probably fly if you were unless you want to take in the sights. But you're talking about what? I'm guessing 3 days. If you do it fast.
Me? It takes me a day to get to Rhode Island.
All right, so you would be like 6-7 days. Like
It would take me 19 days to get up. My family picks on me so bad. They're like, "Oh, Leroy's driving here. Oh, he'll be there by
That would
he'll be there by." My family's like, "Yeah, he'll be there by May."
someplace. I'll be honest with you. I'd be scared to drive through some parts. Like going 100 miles, like in Texas, or certain places where there's so much space between like a gas station. I don't know. It's like that.
Yeah. It gets like that in South Carolina. I was never used to that. Like there was, I grew up in a small state in the United States. So like the odds are if you're gonna drive 30 miles to a gas station,
Yeah.
you're just in the wrong area.
Oh, 30 miles is not far.
No,
30 miles to the gas station, that's not far. Like California, you get that. Like from here to LA, there's spots where it's 30 miles. That's nothing. I'm talking about like 100 miles.
yeah, although there is, but I'm saying like here, it's not like that. So in South Carolina, I've learned that, I think I need to get gas.
Yeah. Nah, it's funny. Like we were driving, where did we drive? We drove to Vegas, and then on the edge of California and the edge of Nevada, it's really nothingness. There's parts where there's absolutely nothing. And then once you get close to like Vegas, then all of a sudden it's like lights, and lights. You can't, there's lights for like hundreds of miles.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a big difference. Yeah. One of these days we need to take this show to Vegas. That would be good. Have you been, what's Atlantic City like? I've never been there.
I've never been.
Okay, you never been. Okay.
I've never been to Atlantic City. I've never been to Atlantic City. I've never been to Busch Gardens I've been to the one there's just one in Mass, but I've never been there's one in Lake Trip. No, I've never been to Busch Gardens. I don't know. I don't think I've been to Busch Gardens.
I can't drive more than 30 minutes or I get too sleepy. Oh, wow. That's a tough thing out here. Hey, Katie, how's it going?
That's Kate.
Kate. I didn't catch any show, but it's in my list of things to watch that I haven't watched. I actually have a list of stuff to watch now. But yeah.
I'm just curious if there's gonna be like, I know they get mad at me, but it's okay. I'm just curious if there's like Dante Gaming, Prison of Profit. Now there's Katie Reeds. That's part of that empire. Is there gonna be like the Prison of Profit family channel? Like there's like 9 channels in that empire. Like Katie Reeds and Katie Reeds and Profits. I mean, it's gonna just go on and on. There's gonna be like an umbrella, and they're gonna start like.
Who is it? Somebody said that there's 1 million subscribers for every new YouTube channel. I don't know if that's true, but if that's the case, then he can make, 50 more channels if he really wants to.
He's gonna start selling franchises to the Prison of Profit YouTube.
Do it.
I typed that before. Katie I'm in prison to Reeds. I typed something like that the other day. Yeah, prison to Reeds.
Yeah. Prison to Reeds. There you
go. I'll tell you one thing.
I think people would definitely watch it.
I'll tell you one thing that would actually be cool, and I've never talked to Dante about this, guys. But now he has a very well-known, with her own books, author in his hot, and it would be really cool. And I'm talking to Dante right now, so you guys are here. That's just up to you guys to listen if you want to. But it would be really cool if he was able to write a small book, and it was able to get into the prisons. I know it's hard to do this kind of thing, but to show them what he's done financially for himself and how he's bettered himself from being in prison. And he probably was doing a little research when he was in prison. I don't know. He might have said on a show when I didn't hear him, but just to see a small little book or something,
read the chat right now, Leroy. See it. You guys are thinking on the same lines.
Yeah. It's just, I just feel that there's so many people. I mean, just like with me, I've always tried to help the inner city people. I'm getting mushy, guys. Um, I've always tried to help like the inner city kids, the foster system kids and stuff. And I feel like it's hard to reach them.
Yeah.
But from not being able to read and write and learning how to do talk to text to sell, $50,000 of stuff on eBay is pretty good story.
Yeah.
And from Dante being in the situation he was in and to getting out in a couple of years, and I'm not putting his financial status out, but on the top, just say he made $50,000. Most inmates, when they get out of prison, they can't even get a job. Forget about trying to make $50,000 on their own, before taxes, just saying.
Yeah.
So in my heart, I just feel that that would be something cool, and not pushing him to do anything like that. But it's probably all over the chat right now, but I'm not looking at it. I
No,
just,
no, it makes a lot of sense.
I just feel that even with me, I sort of backed out a little bit because I was just discouraged because I couldn't help people. But
Yeah.
to be able to just touch or help one person or 5 people, that guy's story is crazy. Like, if you haven't gone back and seen, I'm not like sweating Dante. He's just my boy. So if you guys think I'm sweating him, then go somewhere else. But that's my boy. And if you watch his prison story and stuff like that, you'll see some of the stuff he talked about that he went through and stuff. And to go from that stuff to be able to get out, he had a real job. Like, he went out and tried to get a real job, and then he realized, you know what? No, I can do this, even though people say I can't. And he did it. And look at him. The guy's traveling. He's got a couple of other things he's investing in. He's away, and he's still making money.
Yeah. And he's doing with a big smile on his face. That's something.
I don't know. There's 2 smiles on faces in that picture. There used to be one.
That smile is a smile, man.
Actually, there's probably 3 smiles on faces because he's very good at Katie's daughter as well. All right, I'm not gonna sweat Dante anymore, guys. So Mo, hey, how are you?
Pretty good. I'm not writing a book, but I'm pretty good.
I think we all could write a book.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that's a great idea, though. I think just the main part of that, I would say, is just giving anybody hope when they don't have that.
Yeah,
is huge, regardless of the situation.
Foster care where I was, or being in prison like Dante was. I mean, anything. Being a single mom. I mean, there's so many ways that a reseller can, and it's hard. Like I said, I got discouraged. I used to fight really hard and try to help people, and I just feel like they have so many excuses. And if I can't use excuses, then you need to just go ride a bike. If Dante can't make excuses, Katie raising her daughter by herself. If anybody in this community, like I've heard before, most of the people in this community have some kind of a challenge. And that's why we work for ourselves. That's why we work for ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Do something for us. Can flip you a mo so things can feel like normal again.
I don't know how to do that. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Is that better, Paul? There he is. What's up, Josh?
How's it going, man?
Yeah. So everybody has a story and everybody has a challenge. And, I think COVID brought a lot of people into reselling.
Yeah.
I think we'll notice by the end of the year that they'll all be back to work. And then we'll have the platform back to us again.
Yeah, I think you're going to see that a lot this year. Maybe, I don't know how long it's going to take, but like I'm getting my In 2 days, I'm going through what you just went through. I'm getting that second shot. When is it? I'm getting the day after we go on, 28th. So Wednesday. So that'll be lots of fun. Katie's never alone. It's Katie alone. Never reused together again. Solid foundation. Oh, that's awesome. Present profit. It's amazing. Every time I look at Dante's his name there, it's something slightly different because he's always pushing.
That's what I just said.
It's always something different.
He has like 3 or 4 different channels. He has like 4 channels.
That's awesome. I mean.
So he has Black Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
He has Prison of Profit. He has I don't know if I think it's the Prison of Profit Gaming. And I think there's one more, but I'm not sure. Tay, if you want to, I think you might have a private account. I don't know.
I'm permanently work from home, but hopefully next year I can permanently work on the reselling. Yeah. To be honest, reselling full time was always a struggle for me to do. I always did other things as well. And like a lot of people, COVID is what kind of cemented that for a little bit. So I don't know. Look who's in the house.
I know he's probably surprised. Like, who's that guy? He sees an orange jumpsuit. He says, "Oh, that's not Dante." I didn't mean it like that, but the orange Dante has the orange merch. What's up, Derek? I look
Hey,
at
Derek, how's it going, man?
more like an uncle, even though I'm his agent. He's like, it's like that's like Uncle Derek. Like he shouldn't even be called Derek.
You
Like
know, I'm older than him.
it don't matter if you're older than him. You should still respect him, and it should be Uncle Derek.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if you should ask him if he wants to be called Uncle Derek though first.
Out of a respect thing. I'm back in New England, so I got that Italian thing back. So, you know, out of a respect thing, not out of age, that kind, out of a respect. What's up, Uncle Derek? How you doing? How you doing, Uncle Derek?
And you've never seen The Godfather?
Huh?
You've never seen The Godfather?
No. I lived it.
That's what I was about to say. I'm like, yeah, you didn't need to see it. You lived it. Why can't I see Derek? Oh, he's there.
He's there. Well, again, and here's another one of my pet peeves. You not Derek and not Dante anymore, but people, and not Jennifer, but people change their little picture so much I don't even know who you are.
I'm just too lazy to do it. So I mean,
I try not to. Like people change their pictures. Like, who is that? Oh, okay, that's Cameron. That's Cameron. Oh, that's Paul. Oh.
I like Cameron's picture. He's got the sideways facing.
The new one.
Yeah. See, I'm looking. Let me see. I'm going to go through the pictures right now.
I am too. I'm looking through to see.
Actually, you know what? Everyone in here has good clear faces. Yeah. So mine's pretty bad. It's kind of half sideways, half not. It's not even me. So Jennifer's clear. Paul's clear. Katie's is clear. Derek's, he's got his, well, it's not new, but it's nice and clean. Staring straight at Dante's the same.
Digging for deals. What's going on?
How's it going?
That's a new name for me.
How are you? Yeah, it makes me want to step up my, what do you call that? An icon? Or I don't know what you call it. I need to.
Maybe it's an icon?
Maybe it's an icon. I don't know. See, everyone here has a good one. I'm looking through them. Trace's is good. Ella's is good. Let's see who else. Anthony, if he's still there.
I think most people now realize they either got to shrink their picture because the YouTube logo crushes their face.
Yeah.
Or is that only on StreamYard or is that on YouTube as well?
Are you talking about the chat little icon thing?
Yeah, like what I think it's on YouTube as well, right?
It's on both. Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you go too far to the right, then it will mess up your icon.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta
Danica,
yeah.
Hold on. Stop. I gotta say hi to Danica.
Go for it.
Hey Danica, how are you? What's going on? I'm sorry, Mo. I just thought it was funny.
No. Oh, an avatar. Yeah. So
But
I need a slightly better avatar.
I guess it's probably a good idea to switch that up a lot. I don't know. What are your thoughts like?
I don't know about switching up a lot, but I think if you make it clear, like before back in the day, people didn't have pictures. Now it's a big deal. You got to have they want you to have your picture in there. I just put it in there like a month ago. But at the same time, if you got a logo, you have a nice logo, then people know that and it pops up. So like yours fits and I can actually read it even though it's small. So I don't know. What do people think? Do you want a logo or do you want somebody's face in there? I've seen both and they both work.
I would say ours is more, I mean, between personal faces or characters, I'm going to think that characters is more of a logo and not as your personal face.
Yeah.
So looking through our chat, it looks like, see, I'm ours again, guys. I'm back. Looking through our chat, I feel it's 50-50.
Yeah, I do as well.
Yeah, if it's your personal picture, I mean, like Michelle, that's her dog, so that's not. I hope that's her dog. Is that her? Oh my god!
I'm sure that's her dog.
Okay, but the picture's so small, it could be a person with glasses. I can't tell.
Yeah.
But sorry about that, Michelle. But looking at like that. I just feel. Let's see. I want to see what everybody says, though. Did you? It's the first time you've been on since your icon passed away.
I know. I mean, that's funny that Tommy sent me a thing in the morning that day. He said, "Oh yeah, I'm just checking if you're still okay." I mean, he was, tongue in cheek, just joking, but I mean, he was only 57.
Yeah. Well, I had a reality check the other day. I was just sitting here. I was at my mom's, and I get to reflect a lot because I'm by myself right now. So, just back home, thinking about a lot of things, and I'm like, wow, I'm only 47, 46, whatever I am. I'm like, so, we've had in people of my era, Black Rob, I don't know if a lot of people, you guys know him. Well, Black Rob passed in the last couple of weeks. He was a rapper. He was in his 50s. DMX died. He was in his 50s. And then the guy from Digital Underground, he died, and he was in his 50s. I'm like, do I need to change some stuff in my life?
I mean, if you really want to go there, then if you're talking about huge artists, then Whitney, Prince, and Michael, all like 50. I think barely. Yeah. I mean, I know it's a few years ago, but still, they were not old at all. But I mean, obviously, they had other things. But I mean, so I mean.
Well, I like Tony. Tony looks cool, and Tony probably lived a great life. So.
Yeah, Tony looks like a very. Yeah. Tony looks cool. No, I think, we could all do things a little bit better to keep ourselves a little bit in better shape.
I understand. I agree with Derek, but just being 40-something, and even though I'm not into drugs or anything, but there's still other things health-wise that I could be better at. And I just had a reflection. I'm like, wow, am I going to be that guy? Like, that's not going to make it that far.
Yeah.
I mean, my dad died at 59, but again, he had serious issue. But
wait, your dad died at 59?
Yeah, my mother died at 42, and my father died at 59. But
That's the same. That's the same age my dad died.
yeah, I mean, he had, my father died of AIDS, so it's in that aspect, it's a lot different.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. I mean,
and
oh, thanks, Jack.
if it was now, my parents would have lived another 10 years at least.
He's
But because it was over 20 years ago, it wasn't when AIDS first came out, but it was still really new.
yeah.
And unless you had money, you couldn't afford it. Now people are living for a decent sized life, a decent age of life with HIV or AIDS.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I mean, just look at Magic Johnson.
but he had a lot of money though.
That's
Now
true. The
there's
guy's got 500
there's a
million.
lot of people that have less than
Yeah.
me, and they're living for 20 years after they're diagnosed.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, back then, it was not only just the money thing, but the fact people were so scared of the whole issue. Like
I
nobody wanted,
couldn't.
even doctors.
So here's what happened. So I couldn't even tell anybody for like 10 years, especially trying to date, because I was 19. And right off the jump,
Yeah.
I couldn't say anything because people would be like, "Oh, have you been tested?" Like, no, I didn't even live with them. Like, that was their lifestyle that got them that disease. Not, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's, I don't know. Uh, I don't know. Especially with the late 80s, early 90s, it was a tough situation. I mean, um, just mass media scare. No,
Derek, you're a trip. You see Derek's comment?
what do you say here? I don't think it came up yet. I'm still waiting for it to come up, I think.
I think you
No. I went past it. If you're going to get us today, you're guaranteed to live until. I probably know. I probably heard a few people that tried that. That or some Jameson. I don't know. I know people that swear by a Guinness and a Jameson before they go to sleep.
It's so funny. The chat will go from the conversation will go from AIDS to alcohol. Like, you're still in A's. Next is gonna go like to A to attitude.
Everything, yeah. Dallas Buyers Club set. Oh, yeah. I think that was set in the 80s. I'm guessing mid 80s. Dallas Buyers Club.
Are you in YouTube chat?
Yes, I am.
Okay, yeah, I'm way. But is this other one's that far behind?
It was like 10 back, maybe.
Really?
You mean Derek's comment?
The last comment that I see right now,
yes,
is Derek's comment.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Oh, okay.
That's the newest one.
But again, guys, I'm not going to stay too long today. Probably another 15 minutes.
Nope.
But I think Mo's going to stay with me, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And please catch us tomorrow night on Kat's channel. Stop by and just show us love in the chat if you can, or support Kat. That's always appreciated. And then we will be back together on Wednesday, hopefully. I think we're going to be on Mo's channel. Unless something changes, we'll be on this channel. And that is that. What does the rest of your day look like, Mo?
Well, I need to get. I haven't, like I said earlier, I haven't done much listing in about a little bit over a week. Very little bit. So I need to take. I'm out of pictures. I was relying on the pictures I had on my phone, so I need to take pictures, and then and list.
I
And
put
then let's see.
I put the picture up a little bit so Derek can see the uh the 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 guys. That's what those are all my brothers. He can see
Paisans.
that's what I wanted to say. The paisans. That's me, Derek, when I was 23. And like Dante said, you had hair. Had hair. Jen said it's about time you come back. Jen, I was gonna have you as a co-host. I got scared. I thought Mo was starting his own dog walking
You
show.
don't get scared.
I said, "Oh no, Mo's just." I'm gonna go on YouTube one day. It's gonna be what's the dog's name? Snowball or something?
Marshmallow.
Mo and Marshmallow. This episode of Mo and Marshmallow. This is how I wash my dog. I lift his hind leg. I get a little bit of soap and I wash in a circular motion.
I tried that yesterday. She really didn't like that.
Yeah, young blood is what they used to call me, Derek. But yeah, young Leroy, absolutely.
Hey, you haven't changed. You look basically the same. See, I'm looking at that picture. I got you on the big screen here. Let me see here.
If you can't see it, I can hold it up. If you look,
put yourself on the single screen.
Oh, hold on, I gotta go back down and see it.
Sorry,
it. But I almost dropped the computer. If you look, am I on the single screen?
No, there's two of us there.
Do I have to switch it back?
I don't think about it. It's okay. Just zoom into yours. That should be good then.
I don't know how to do it. I just try. Oh, wait. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
So if you look, Derek, you might not be able to see it, but I can see it in the picture. You can see I have the bracelet, not the necklace. I was young. I was a young whippersnapper. So I started off with the bracelet, Derek. You see it? That bracelet was about 39 grams, just the bracelet. I bought it back when I was 23. I bought it for, I think I paid $1,800 for it back then. What's up, Noel?
Hey, Noel, how's it going?
I believe I have a package at the house from Noel. I saw it quick when I was leaving. So I'll have to open that. I'm just trying to get 25 grams of gold. You're going to put gold on the end of that.
I'm trying to get 5.
You're going to put gold on the end of that. I'll get unmonetized. They're talking about drugs in the chat. I've never looked it up, and I will never look it up. And I don't even know why I'm bringing it up. But there must be like big YouTube channels. Does anybody know? And I don't want to get into this too long, but does anybody know? Are there big YouTube channels on like, I don't even know what to call it these days. If you asked me, I'd still call it reefer. So, but there must be like big channels, YouTube channels about marijuana. I would think. I don't know how far you can get into that with YouTube. I've never looked at it. It's not something I'm interested in, but just sort of a little curious. I bet you can get away with a lot more on Instagram, right?
Yeah. See, I just typed in it right now, and there's a lot of medical type stuff. There's a Will Ferrell thing, like a Saturday Night Live skit. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people like talking about it, or doctors.
Oh, okay. Not like how to grow like the new Skittles
I
flavor
don't. I'm sure there is.
purple
Oh,
haze.
hold on. I'm looking at one that says low budget flower versus top shelf flower comparison. So no, and this guy has 200,000 video views on this one video,
What's
and
the subscribers?
uh, 3.3 thousand.
That's
So not giant, but I don't think that's all he does. I think he does other stuff too. But I think it's
so. What did Katie say? Oh, creating a growers channel. Okay. Yeah. I I mean, there's YouTube channel for everything. It's just like they say there's a butt for every seat. I mean, there's a YouTube channel for every butt.
I think it depends on, obviously like the content, but like I said, growers channel, when you make it scientific, you talk about the how-to video, basically, if that's what it is, then I think that's probably okay. It's I guess how to change your oil is similar to that, right?
Jennifer's message. Jennifer, Jennifer,
I think that's most people.
Yeah. I wouldn't know. I've actually never, ever tried it. So I would not know.
No, to answer your question, though, there's lots of videos.
Yeah.
Edibles, brownies. So yeah, it's everything.
I don't know why that came into my head, but like I said, it's like it goes like this. Especially, I don't have no tools in front of me, so I'm just like.
Paul Token.
Dante singing la 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 la.
There's a video on everything. Let's be honest. There's probably a video about pretty much everything, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing.
The well.
How to grow MJ.
Get a pot.
Get a seed. Get a pot.
Place a seed in the water. Water it, and bam, you got it. Hope you.
But who's MJ?
Oh, Michael Jackson.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. That's what we'll call it from now on. Michael Jackson.
No. Then like it would attract little boys.
Oh my goodness! I didn't even think. Okay.
Michael Jordan. It's a long shot. It's a slam dunk. It lasts for a long time. Yeah, Michael Jordan.
There you go. Slam dunk.
You
don't even need the soil to start it. Oh my goodness. Well, this is California. They're everywhere. I remember there was one of my old the second warehouse that I had, and right before I got there, the entire parking lot was full of like 100 cop cars, and they were leaving though. And then the UPS guy came in and he told me that they just busted a guy. He'd used like a storage warehouse, and they had cabinets full of cannabis. And it wasn't illegal. It's because he didn't sign up to do it though. So he didn't do it the right way. So if he had just opened up a normal distillery, then he wouldn't have been busted. So it's funny. It's all about money. I always say this.
The thing that I do, the thing that I'm not, I don't, how do I say it? I'm not okaying it, saying like it's a good thing. But if you, I
Mm.
mean, unless you're a dummy, if you think about it, there, I don't know. I could be 100% wrong. But medically wise, I've never heard of the doctor saying, well, just take 3 shots of vodka or have a couple Guinness a day. And, it's going to help your nerves. Maybe, I don't know. And I never heard of a doctor say, just smoke a couple cigarettes, have
Yeah.
some chew, and it's going to help you. That's really what. But there literally is thousands, millions of people now in the United States that legally prescribed through the doctor that are any kind of, I don't know, I guess it's called T. Don't laugh at me, guys, because I don't really know much about it. THC or whatever it is,
It is.
marijuana.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
That are actually, it actually helps them medically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, to me, it's not really a big deal. I will never try it. That's against my rules and my beliefs. But that's just, if you look at it seriously, there's a lot more people that do other things that I still haven't seen a prescription for.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
if anybody doesn't like my thoughts or anything like that, I apologize. Just that's how I look at it.
Yeah. No, I've seen. I mean, I'm not a doctor. We're not doctors. We're not telling people to go do this, that, and the other. But at the same time, yeah, I've seen documentaries where they talk about like people that have seizures. People have. See, I don't even know, but different things, and it helps with that. So yeah.
Yeah, my foster mom has fibromyalgia, and they say that it helps with that as well. So
Yeah. Well, like, see, helps with epilepsy. Yeah, that's what I saw for epilepsy, arthritis, chemo. Chemo is a huge one. If they could do anything to get, because chemo's lupus, depression. I mean, that's all. If you just take these things that Noel just listed right there, that's huge.
yeah,
And like you said, we're not advocates or we're not anti or pro or whatever. We're
yeah,
just
exactly.
yeah.
I'm pro tools. I'm
Yeah.
anti negative tools,
I'm pro hamburgers.
and
Hamburgers, yeah.
I'm going to say this is going to sound a little bad, but Noel, don't take this to heart. But I felt Noel's package. I'm talking about the package that she sent me, and I think it's a tool.
I would be surprised.
Yeah, I think it's a tool.
If Noel's going to send somebody a package, it's going to be good stuff. So
Yeah.
whatever it is, I'm sure it's awesome.
For me, it's sleepy. Nothing better, Susie said.
Well, to be honest, for me, then I have a couple bottles in the cabinet. Will do just a trick for that. So
Yeah. We lost some viewers. You're totally right. Yeah,
that's
I am.
all good. Wish I could have given up my dad's edibles. Yeah, that's sad.
So Mo, what is the community that we have here? What do they have to do to not get you nervous about tomorrow's show? You want somebody to send you some edibles or something?
No.
And you should never do drugs because I'd hate to see you.
Yes.
You, hey guys, what's up, man?
I'm
It's
already
me.
like that. Imagine if I did. I'd
I
be
know.
like passed out on the floor. I mean,
It's me, Mo.
I'd be like I'm a poster child for not doing stuff like that.
You guys
But
want
here's one thing. If you want me to feel more confident about anything, go to Leroy's channel and share his channel or subscribe if you haven't, because I know YouTube unsubscribes people from other people for some reason, and then I'll feel better because then I'll feel like I'm actually doing something.
tomorrow we will be on the Cat's channel, the Dolphin channel.
Yeah.
We'll be on Cat's channel tomorrow, Noel. I was very shocked that she asked us to go on. And I think it's for a good reason because she likes us. So
I hope so.
yeah. I've been talking to Kat for a while. Kat's a very nice person. So I've watched her grow like amazingly. So, and people around her as well. So
yeah, it's gonna be fun, I think.
All right, guys. So we're still chatting, but I'm gonna definitely cut it off at 12:30 because I have other things that I gotta do today.
What about food? I didn't ask you about what was the first thing you ate when you got to Rhode Island? Like is there like a, I don't know, burger joint, pizza place?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't bought anything.
Really? The first thing I would do is the first meal I'd be like, oh, I need to go here, or I need to go there, and
I want to. I'm still. So
where would that be then? Like even if you haven't done it yet.
I gotta get. Again, guys, it is what it is, and it's not what you think. Okay, I gotta go get some weenies. Okay.
Oh, you're talking about that one you told me about. I forgot what they're called. Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta get some hot weenies. I'll have to take a picture for you guys. Coffee, milk, and hot weenies. It's a staple here. I'm going to go to Iggy's, it's called, and they have clam cakes.
Ooh.
And chowder. Definitely gonna go do that.
And what was the second thing you said?
Chowder. Chowder. You never had chowder?
Not like you've had chowder.
Not chowder. Chowder's good. Chowder. They got white chowder and red chowder, and they have Manhattan chowder, which is white.
Wait, yours is not what is your chowder? What is Rhode Island chowder?
My chowder is actually Rhode Island's chowder is actually red.
Okay. Nice.
The normal chowder that everybody gets is white chowder. But like in South Carolina,
yeah,
you couldn't eat it anyway because you're too far away from it. The only thing I eat from in South Carolina is I'll eat from Costco. Like I'll get like Costco's fish and stuff like that, but anything else, no. No. I've never seen a codfish in the water in South Carolina. There is no codfish on. It's a lake.
I think cod's cheaper than like other fish. That's why.
Yeah,
I don't know. I could be wrong.
I've never seen a salmon. I'll tell you one thing that I saw was cool. I started following Noel's, not Noel, and Fea's Instagram, and they have salmon right in her yard.
That's crazy.
There's a stream that goes through her yard.
Was she Anchorage or like somewhere in Alaska? I don't know.
She's in Alaska, yeah. And then there's moose, like literally in her yard. Like I know your house is about the size of a shoebox. I'm not picking on it, but it's the truth. There's like wherever your car is right now.
Yes.
There's like moose that close to her house every day.
That's nuts.
I saw her one video. I saw her looking out the window, and I'm like, she can literally put her hand out the window and feed the moose. That's how close it was to her house.
Does she have like acres of land?
I think they have 11 acres.
That's crazy.
Look it up, Jen. If you could put it in the chat. I don't know who's on TikTok, but if you guys, a lot of people, and Fea's, she's around a lot. She's around Tommy and Tracy's channel a lot.
Yeah.
If you guys just want to see some cool nature stuff and just a cool story in general, look far north. I think it's just far north. And if someone in the chat can help me and put her TikTok or her YouTube, but I'd rather her TikTok. Her TikTok is really cool. Yeah.
So while you were talking there, I looked up 10 must-try Rhode Island foods. Let's see if they got it right or wrong. I'll start with the bottom. It says coffee cabinet and coffee milk.
Yes.
The coffee cabinet.
I already said coffee milk. Okay, so that's
What's the coffee cabinet?
That's probably the same.
Okay. Zeppoli? Zeppoli?
Zeppoli, that's an Italian thing.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Pizza strips?
Yes.
Or party pizza?
Yep.
Doughboys.
Yes. That's
What's
Iggy's.
Doughboy?
It's fried. It's a fried dough. It's called fried dough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clam cakes, you already said that.
Yep.
Pizza ravioli.
Yep.
Dell's lemonade.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. The number one was just calamari, and then they said Pane e Vino restaurant was the restaurant. Calamari was just like in big letters.
Yeah. That's not the whole 10 yet.
I think that was it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was only 8. Yeah, hold on. I hate when they do that. Hold on, let me go back to it. All right.
Because if they don't have hot wieners in there, then that they're not from Rhode Island. They straight up suck.
All right, let me go back to the bum. Okay. Oh, number 10, New York System hot wieners.
Number 10.
They put it number 10 on the list.
Oh God! How about chowder?
I think number 9 was Stuffies or stuffed
Yes.
dogs.
Yes. So listen, guys, if you guys read that, if you look at my Instagram, most of those have been in my Instagram stories.
All right, I'm gonna put this.
And I didn't even know this list.
I'm gonna put the list on here. It's a list. It's not a.
I wish I was here long enough because I would take that list and do one of each place just to show you.
This stuffy thing looks kind of interesting. What the hell is this? Bread?
My mom makes it. It's delicious.
It's so like stuffing.
You get a clam. You get a clam. And what my mom does is she makes it's like a stovetop stuffing with seafood.
Okay.
Okay. But she does it herself. She puts peppers in it, red peppers, green peppers, onions, like a meat, like a kielbasa, or I think it's like a kielbasa. Not kielbasa, it's like linguiça, I think.
Okay.
One of those.
I see then. Okay.
And clams with clam juice, and I don't know whatever else she puts in it. But and then what they do is they put it in the shell and they bake it in the oven.
Nice.
So they put it back in a half of a shell, and then you eat it with hot sauce and lemon juice.
That sounds good, but the one I'm looking at right now is the Zeppolis. Holy mackerel! Yeah. Pizza strips. They just look like garlic bread with marinara sauce on them. Doughboys look like a big fat donut, basically. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so they left off the bottom too. That's what they did.
Yeah. I made clam chowder this weekend. Nice, Noel.
Hey, Topher. Hey,
Who's
Chuck.
that?
Topher.
Topher missed that whole other conversation. We won't repeat it, though.
Yeah.
Because we only have 5 minutes left and then we're out. So.
He wouldn't have liked it anyway, so.
Yeah, right. He would have put 2 cents in it. Topher's 2 away from 300. Come on, guys. Get him some subscribers. He needs
and go check because YouTube always unsubscribes people. I always double check to make sure I'm subscribed. Yep, he only needs 2. I'm subscribed still, so.
And if you are subscribed and you don't like them, unsubscribe. Now, do it now. If you don't like them, unsubscribe. I know I'm subscribed to him, but I'm double checking.
Yeah, I'm double check. Everyone go double check if you can. I was unsubscribed to Leroy like a month ago.
I just passed 300. I'm racing Topher, and he has the best editing skills on this side of the Mississippi River. On that side of the Mississippi River. I can't say that with Topher, or a lot of you guys. I can't say that with Jennifer. You now, Dante. I don't know what side Dante's.
No, he keeps crossing the Mississippi.
Yeah, he just keeps jumping. They're like when you play ping pong.
Yeah.
Oh, Dante's in the Mississippi. Nope, he's on this side. Nope, he's on that side. Nope,
Is
he's
there
on
a thing like you have for planes? You have like air mileage. Can you get something for like road mileage too? Like
Oh,
points,
that. Yeah. Or gas mileage.
gas mileage. There you go.
Yeah. And it's a business trip
That's true.
because it's his business.
Yeah.
So he can claim it off his business. But Leroy is making me.
No, reconsider. I'm at 775 with a little over 3,000 watch hours. Uh-oh. Well, it's about to shake things up. Nice.
Carter P is in the house.
Go something. Hey, Carter, how's it going?
That just sounds like a rapper. YouTube record.
Carter P? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What you do now?
That must be
Oh,
the
she
dog.
jumps on the couch. I bet she's on the couch. We have a no couch rule.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dog discipline.
She's real timid. Dog discipline. Yeah. See, I can hear her whimpering now.
Yes. I am. Yes, Paul. I'm leaving. So I'm leaving Rhode Island on Friday. So I'm giving myself from Friday. So if any of you guys are in here, I'm giving myself from Friday to Tuesday to get back to South Carolina. So I'm trying to visit some people. Some people would rather not say that I'm coming to see them.
Okay.
So but anybody wants me to try to meet up with you. My thing is, honestly, I really don't want to go an hour off of my path.
Wait, so the California, Rhode Island to California, let me do the math on that. Is that plus the one? I don't think it works.
Where are you going to be? Is that for me, Dante? Because I'll be up towards New York on Saturday.
Hey, look, it's only 44 hours, 2,974 miles, and you just take 80 west.
Dante, you should come up. But I'm going to be in. So on Saturday, I'm either going to be Jersey. I'm going to be around Jersey, Delaware, New York. I'm going to be in that area on Saturday.
Can you please go get a cheesesteak at one of these places? So, because that's
I am with Paul.
Yeah. Well, I want to know because Paul, he reprimanded me last time for talking about, what did I talk about? Geno's or one of those? He's like, that's not a cheesesteak.
Yeah, I'm going to try to go with Paul. I don't know how far Philadelphia is off that, like I said, that circle. That I'm trying to stay within 2 hours of. Within an hour off of 95.
Let me see, Rhode Island to Philadelphia.
Well, not Rhode Island, but like we got to look up 95.
Okay, let's say I don't know, Providence. Is that right?
Dante wants me to meet him in Philly.
It doesn't look like it's that far off. It's on 95.
It's not like it doesn't look too far from 95.
I mean, it's far. I mean, it looks like it says you take 95 for 5 hours, 273 miles. You go from Providence to Philadelphia. Now, Philadelphia is big, obviously, but I mean,
yeah,
it doesn't look like it's off 95 that much. Maybe Paul is.
I don't think
Philly off 95.
Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, it takes you right there. See, it takes you right through Philly. So yeah, that's on your route. That will be on the way back, though. I think for you guys.
Take 95, go right through Philly. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out that schedule. So
that's about 270 miles, and you said it was 900 miles the whole way back.
Yeah. Yep.
So that would be it's like a third of the way nearly. So.
Yep.
Cool. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it will. It will be. It's only Monday, so I got some time, so I don't have to get nervous. Um, I'd love to meet Jen, but Jen is. I think Jen's a little ways away from 95, and I don't want to scare her.
I've never driven anywhere other than California and a little bit in Nevada. That's it.
If I go to Washington, I'm flying, and I'm staying in Cameron's shed.
I mean, for you to go to Washington, that's you're talking about 2,500 miles, something like that. I don't know. Let's see, Providence to, let's say, Bend, Oregon. I don't know if that's close to him. Only 2,956 miles, 45 hours if you go straight. Again,
It's the Mo. It's the Mo show.
it's not my show anymore. It's the Marshmallow Show now.
It's the Marshmallow show. Well, I'm gonna drop
Boy,
out anyway because we are getting over time, and I got things to do.
Yeah,
So, guys,
appreciate it.
thank you for hanging out.
Sub to this guy right now if you haven't already.
We got 17 people. Thank you, everybody. I'm trying to make that schedule. So if you're in any of our paths, I am going to contact Dante because it seems like he may be coming towards Philly. So I'm going to see if we can work that out. No promises. And again, everybody have a great day. Get some stuff done today. We didn't help you get much done today, but have fun. Be safe. Get your shipping done. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Tomorrow at Cat's channel. Mo, thank you for coming back. It was awesome. And take care.
Thanks for having me, man. We'll be back.
Bye everybody.
See ya.